Hey guys, today I show you my Evelyn guide. I'm a Diamond 3 player actually, and I'm playing a lot of Evelyn because she's really strong in the meta right now. And I will show you why and my way of playing Evelyn, mid lane, and jungle. Okay, here we go. There we go. And so first of all, my name is Ray in game. I play on the server US, play on Diamond 3 right now, what I said. Um, my fifth most played champion is Evelyn with a rate of 23 to 12 and a pretty good KDA to be honest. And I will show you some of my tricks here. Okay, my runes. I go for 8.5 attack damage, 13 armor and 26 ability power. That's mostly my jungling rune page, but if you play against 80 mid or if you against AD mid, you can take this rune page as well. But if you play against AP mid, like Syndra or something like this, it's sometimes good to have some magic resist as well. This rune page gives you really a lot of damage. The AD scales with your skills, and the AP as well, of course. And the armor makes your jungling a lot easier, and most of the junglers we have right now are AD, probably without Elise. She's like the only AP jungler right now. Okay, our masteries. I've tried out a lot of mastery trees, and those worked out the best. Here the cooldown reduction makes your skills shortly. You can use them in short range, of course. That's cooldown. You get the most of the AD and AP tree right here. Armor penetration and magic penetration. AD AP. This spell is pretty nice as well. And I always love the 21st point on offense. What we get here is the mastery. You mustn't get this. Can get the point here as well if you think the magic resist will help you. The health is pretty nice to get here. Armor health pretty basic actually. You don't need too much in mana because your first item is like it gives you a lot of mana, and if you stay in AV you will get mana back as well. So the pros and cons about mid lane Evelyn is you got very high burst damage. It's almost the same as like Fizz or anything like this. You can actually beat those guys on straight up 1-1. You got a really great AoE automate that can win team fights sometimes alone, pretty much, because if every enemy starts with 30% less health, that's just a big point. And the thing that really makes Evelyn different from other champions is the utility that she has. And the roam potential for especially if you're not doing that well in the lane, you normally can't do that much. But with Evelyn, you can roam, get some kills, start a snowball. You got really good snowball potential, and win your lane easily. And the good thing is, if you summon jungle ganks, and they need to stun you, for example, Elise or something, you can just run out with your W. That's pretty cool. She's kind of matchup dependent. That's on the negative side too, because if the enemies have high range or high poke, it's sometimes hard. If you are able to dodge it, there are pretty much no lane that you cannot beat straight up. So you got a pretty squishy early game. That's why junglers kind of like to gank her, and that's the only really downside. But if they don't camp you, I think you always can go in V. You got your flash, you got your W. You will not always die, but if you die, it's not even that big of a downside, and you can still get up again. But another down point is the melee range you got. That's not that big of a down point too, because you can farm with your Qs sometimes, and it won't cost you too much mana, and you will be fine. And even at the tower you can farm pretty easily. We go on to the Jungle Evelyn. What she got is really strong ganks. that forces the enemy to buy pink wards, and that's because of a very high burst damage. Even in jungle she has that. In jungle most of the time I go like Spirit of the Elder Lizard, still because the damage it adds is just magical, so much power. You can sell that item later and go full AP burst, and you will do like the most AP burst that's even possible in this game, and you had a strong early game as well. That's pretty good. You mustn't keep. You needn't keep this item until the end of the game. You got Grave Mechanics for jungle. With your Q, you can clear multiple creeps at the same time, and you got an escape skill if someone invades you or something like this as well. It's kind of matchup determined as well. If you have a Lee Sin, that's not that cool. You lose some health with the jungle if you go there. Well, if anyone attacks you and you're 300 HP, that shouldn't happen. That's not that much jungler. Jungle is not that hard for you anyway, but you lose some health. And you're a mana jungle, like you're somehow mana dependent. You must be able to work with your mana correctly. Okay, we go on to the matchups. The good matchups you can get is Ahri, because you can really burst Ahri down like nothing would be there. Nida, Gragas, that's pretty much the same principle. You can just burst them down, they can't do much against you. But you need to be able to dodge or sidestep some of their skills to be able to win these matchups. Okay, the downsides are Kassadin, because the mute is incredibly strong and he just can jump away. Twisted Fate ult, especially, is pretty annoying against you, and Lee Sin in the jungle. So, if you all follow my runes, my masteries, and try to get a good matchup and know what your strengths are, you can just snowball the games with Evelyn, and especially get your lanes fed. And that's really what you want in solo queue, and so I think Evelyn is one of the strongest solo queue champs in the current meta. Some people say that she might have a weak early game, but with the damage you get from the rune pages and the mastery pages, you have a lot of early power. You can actually one-one a Jarvan sometimes. Actually did that a lot, and it works. And you can just win lanes by your own. You can win 2 vs 2s at top lane, and you will most likely never have a problem. Just try out this way. I really like it. It's really strong. You can at least get platinum with this way, and it's really cool.